skitzFITZZ is in the building! And stop. How we all doing, super coaches? What day is it? I'm not even sure. It's the 23rd. I've been on holidays for too long, hence why I'm pumping out videos. Sometimes twice a day. Yesterday it took me 3 goes to do a video. The first time I done it, I forgot to turn the microphone button on, so I was mute the whole time. Then I redone it, but I was in a pissed off mood and it wasn't funny. Today I've just slept. We're going to give it another shot, and I'm glad we didn't post it yesterday because I've tinkered and I like where I am at. We can see in the top right corner there, projected is 1916. I know there's nothing to go off, but I got that banger up to 1945. But I was using a cheat code and I put Lockie Whitfield in there. And Lockie. Who's the cricket Lockie? The Brisbane Lions, Lockie. Oh my gosh, I've had 2 coffees as well already. Lockie Neal. Oh my gosh, how did I go full blank there? I may have Alzheimer's, I swear. I may have Alzheimer's. Because my memory is terrible. Why you not go back to normal? Why you not go back to normal? What do I got to do? What do I got to do here? Let's get out of it. Don't look at my team! Stop it! What? Save my team? Oh, Zach Merritt. Save. Goes back. Get out. And Caleb's wrong. Save. All right. Okay, so backline exactly the same. Midfield exactly the same. Rucks. Yes, Gawn. Gawn is back in for Swaggy Shrek. Not a fan of him going back to Doha to rehab his body. So yes, Gawn is just too bloody damaging. I did instantly after watching Supercoach Insiders. Oh my gosh, so many similar names. Insight Fantasy with Horse. All right, Skitty and Deadly. Welcome to the crew, Deadly. Loving your work too, mate. We've got a bit of banter going back and forth. Richmond, Essendon, I'm loving it. It's funny. I actually thought he was a bit upset because I kept ripping in and I done one that was funny. Skitty liked it. Horse liked it. But Deadly didn't like it. And I was like, oh, he must be upset. But then he followed me. So it's all love. Speaking of subs, have a look here floating on screen. We got Jonathan Carr, welcome to the team, and Super Coach Royalty Chappy Joe. Welcome, Joe. I say Cabby. Great to have you, mate. Thanks for the support. Love your work. You and Big J do awesome stuff, and you will all catch me in practically every single live they do, and when it clashes with other content creators, I'm usually bouncing in and out. I can do that because they have such a big following that I'll say a comment and I can go to another page and come back in 15 minutes and it's finally read. Although a lot of times it's probably confusing because it's so far back that they're like, is Skitz being a dog or is he being funny? But hope you get my sense of humour, because it's all love. It's all just shit stirring, and a lot of the time I've had a few cans after work or I've picked up the kids. I'm exhausted, and we're just trying to be funny. We're just trying to be fun. Actually, Joe, got a bone to pick with you. If we go over to my Twitter, we were talking about Sam Walsh. And I've found this a couple of years ago, thought it was hilarious. Told Joe, right, Mr. Channel 9 I like to call him, told Joe in the comments, go to Sam Walsh 2021 round 18 or 21 or 19 or something like that. And they're in conversation, and you can see Joe's beady little eyes read my comment, and then, oh, have a look at look what I've just found. This is hilarious. Did not credit my what did I do? I didn't request it, but did not credit me as a source. And that's all love, Joe. That's all funny. And but yeah, that's just a funny little story. Okay, yes. Yesterday, what I want to say was how good is another shout out to Super Couch Potato. If you aren't following him, or I think it's him. Sorry, I don't even know your name. Super Couch Potato. Could be a girl. Probably a guy. Don't know. But woke up to this, and this is just so convenient. If you follow this, that Super Couch has personally made. I don't even know how to make this. I'm pretty new to Twitter, so I'm only two seasons in. And it's purely for Supercoach. But he's just put don't unfollow. He's put every single team. Now, I already follow every single team anyway, just to get any information I can. You know, I just want to know what they're eating, what they're laughing. I want to see the vibe. I want to see sweat. I want to see tears. But it is just pretty wicked because it all just comes neatly in the one category of every single team. You can see there 13 minutes ago, Hawthorn, it's nothing much, but you might go check out this and you might get a little bit of information from Barras with maybe where Sicily's playing or something, who knows, but it's all awesome information. And if you go to your home here, you got For You following, and it's in its own column, neat. 26 seconds ago, look at this, I'm the second liker right there. See, if I see something, I'm like, oh, illegal Ashcroft, the other Ashcroft. But yeah, going off topic, let's get into the team, shall we? Very similar. We've decimated the forward line a little bit, but we have beefed the flex to the... I think it's to the max. Boom shakalaka. What do you reckon? Press the wrong button then. It goes hard. This is what this side does to me. Alright, slap kills it. Not bad forward line, plenty of work to do, but this four-way rotation, like if we, I don't know if you can see that. It's probably small on your screen. Let me know what you thought. I can zoom in. A bit. There we go. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I just like all this neon page. We'll go a bit more. Yeah, that'll do. So if we go to the buys, round 2, all we've got is Lockie, Whitfield, and Stone, and they become perfect loop options. Stay on field. We got all round to loop out of who we like and who we're more scared of, or we want to take a bit of a risk on I don't know. But we got it down here too. We can flip between these 3, I guess. Round 3, we've only got Ed Allen on the pine. Round 4, look at round 4. Now, pay attention to round 4. If you've been following along and you know my strategy this season, there's no Mills, no Coleman, no Smith, and that's it. Dacos, obviously, no one's touching Dacos, but round 3 is where I think I'm going to make my most gain in ranks. So round 3, when people are potentially losing 3 primos, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we'll say 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 primos on the park. Round 4. Round 12, all right, that's the tricky one. We've got Shees, Bus will be gone by then. Bont, Butters definitely have to stay. Jagger's going to be a keeper. Jagger's going to be a keeper. Jagger's going to be the Shees of last year. Last year? 2 years ago. Cherry, Nank covers Cherry. Boyd comes on. Gawn goes down to here. We loop between Boyd and... Oh, we don't loop at all. They just both stay on. But it's pretty... We got covered. Davison will be gone. Berry will be gone. We're looking pretty... The hardest buy round for me is when Saints, because I've got so many Saints. But Travaglia and... What do people call him? Travaglia. Oh, it probably is Travaglia, but it's just Travaglia. Surely it's just Travaglia. And I'm seeing so many content creators just struggle with Travaglia. It's simple. I'll laugh if I'm so wrong. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 7. But that's miles away. Round 13, 14, sorry. We lose Nank, Lynch, and Edwards, and that's it. And Bice will be gone. And we've still got the 3 ruck banging. Round 15, Gawn goes down, Nank comes in, Boyd goes down. It's... I don't know, I think I've clocked it. I'm loving this team. I'll zoom out a bit more so we can see it all in its might. Hopefully you can see that in this screen, but get rid of the buys. That's it there. Stay, would you? Stay. So another thing I wanted to go through was the reason starting Gawn. Purely FOMO. Seen Horse put him in. Everyone's played around with having Gawn, but you want to try utilise that cash as best you can in the slow start to the season. But Chabby Joe knows all too well. We were both on the same page, like that Super Cash Potato page with information. Sometimes the information you have to ignore. Just like last season, I was so close to not starting Gawn because we all seen this photo of Gawn out of a practice match looking very concerned about his knee, getting work done to it, and we just thought, nah, that's going to dear it. Nah, don't want nothing to do with it. Chabby didn't get him, and I kind of just weighed up the options of I'd rather start him and cop it and then fix it than not start him and get hurt, which is the exact same method going into it this season. But I just want to show you a little stat that I can't read that. I don't know which one's no. Oh my gosh. I've just got hacked. All my bank details are on here. No passwords. Oh, man. You know what? All my passwords and all my money and everything's been hacked, and it's all... It's all gone. Everything's gone. I'm a dad. I like dad jokes, and that one was great. And you better laugh. Do I have a laugh? Button? I've got... That is good enough. All right, let's get back into it. All right, I want to go all the way back to 2020 where we got Primo Gawn. Oh, actually, let me zoom this in for you. Is that too much? No, that's perfect. Perfect. All right, perfect. 2020, round 1, we go 1, 2, 3. Gawn's first. First games, starts off slow, 93. But the old fella just gets all the joints lubricated, and then bang, dishes out a 184, 141, 163, 153, 185, 157. I mean, but that's 2020 Gawn. That's like 29-year-old Gawn, 28. But now, go up to 2021, same start, a 93, 137, 163, and he just carries that on, as you can see there. Sorry, that was probably annoying. 2, 3. Again, 92, 88, 117, At this stage in 2022, the first 3 rounds, Gawn has only tunned up once, and it's a small ton. If you paid 700k for him here on his bubble, he's losing money. You're probably really panicking at this stage and sell. Then like I said, all the cobwebs are dusted off. Then he pumps out a 160, 130, 127, 172. Couple of dodgy scores after that. Then around 12, a 198. I just personally cannot risk missing those. So I purely want to start Gawn out of FOMO again. 2023 was the first time he actually started well, 140, but then he dishes out a 0 the week after and didn't come back till round 6 with a 98, followed by an 80. So round 23 was a pretty bad one for Gawn. We go up to 2024 last season, same thing, a 72. In round 0, we were all looking to get rid of Gawn then. That might have been the knee, and we had that. We're weighing up whether, we can't do it. But then look what you miss out on. Look what you miss out. A 162, 113, 177, 129, 138, 162, 111, 109, 180. I mean, that's a 32-year-old man just dominating. And he does marathons, he cycles 1,000,000 miles, he's just fit. The larynx means he can't do physical contact, but he's still putting in the work. His body, it's probably a blessing for the old fella to not cop the bumps and the niggles. Like, he's gonna be probably in more pristine form. So I personally cannot not start Gawn unless even if the signs are looking bad round the first 2 rounds. By round 3 or 4, he's gonna be back. So whether you can start someone else, maybe make some money, flip him, waste the trade, I don't know. That's up to you. But that's a little bit of information that really helped me select that pick. Now going over to Nank, let's put in Nank now. Nank the Tank. Nank the Tank. And isn't that look at that. Let's go back to that. Tank. That is a scary... you're coming up that, you're terrified. Back to... finally, English. Thank you. So with Nank the Tank... so he's dished out a couple of 150s, 159, 144, a 133, 137, 135. This is... this is half. Oh, no, it's not. So last season, a 120. Let's go all above 120s. All right. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 above 120 last season. Oh, sorry. 9, because that bottom one is from the season prior. But the season prior, his highest score is... Okay, he got a 1... No, that's the season prior before that. So coming up to round 1 in 2023, his highest score was a 135. Now, and this is... When did Dimmer leave? So he gets a couple of big scores against Port, against Geelong. Then this is Gawn with Dimmer as coach. We can see there, nothing too big. There's a 150 there against Port, 184 against Saints in 2020, but that's too far away. This is all Dimmer as coach. Now, we've got an older, mature, just veteran with that old man Gawn strength now. He's got Ooze as his coach, and he's playing a different way. He was playing a different way last season in a side that finished bottom of the ladder. He's the captain. I think he's in career best nick. Is that career best nick? Yeah, that kind of makes sense. He just had a breakout season last year. We click him on the old Profi Doyle over here. Can we zoom in a bit? We click him over here. Season stats. Career stats. I don't know where I want to look, but it might have been on Footy Wire. But he had a breakout season. Summary, maybe it's in summary. Oh, here we go, sorry. So, 2024, his season rank was 36th. All right. 2023, 169th. 2022, he had a good year in 2022, 38th. 2021, 152nd. 2020, 375th. 2019, 409th. So he's trending in the right direction. And with a young, fresh, there's a great vibe down at the Tigers now. It's very exciting. I think we are going to surprise a few clubs with the experience and the youth all mixing together. It's going to be an exciting season. Got nothing to lose. Essendon's going to finish wooden spoon. You've heard it here first. They were actually paying $61 on Sportsbet to lose the first 10 rounds. I posted it on Twitter, and about a week later, the odds have already dropped down to $51. Now I've got it. I did take that bet at $51. If we have a look at their fixture, I don't like it, man. I just don't rate them. Hopefully they do well. Caddies looks pretty cool and Kako and that, but I just see every other single team going up, and I just can't see Essendon beating those teams that are going up. So they've got the first up opening round. They've got Gold Coast Suns at slippery as fuck o'clock, where it's just the hot and the cold are getting together. They train for this shit. They train with soaped up balls, and they always give the Suns this time slot for the first few rounds to get an edge and hopefully finally make finals. So Essendon aren't winning that one. Essendon are definitely not winning against the Hawks. Hawks are top 4 in my opinion. Nah, can't see that. Essendon versus Adelaide Crows. I don't see that happening at all. Adelaide, completely different side now. Up and about. Same with Port. Port will flog Essendon. Essendon going to come to round 4 in the bye going, bottom of the ladder pretty much. Just going, oh my gosh, what has happened? Last year we were off to a flyer. We haven't won a game. Brad Scott. Job's going to be on the line. Come against Melbourne. Track's going to be right by then. Clary's looking sick. Langford's just going to smash all of them. They're not winning that. Now here comes the Eagles, or I like to call Tigers 2.0, because they've got the old Tigers coach, the old Tigers recruiting manager, Liam Baker, my favourite player. That's why he is my display pitch. My 2 favourite players in one photo here. How good is that? Why is it gone all grainy? Have they kind of... what are we talking about? All right, back to there. Over in Perth. They're not winning that game. They're not winning over there, Perth, on a Friday night. West Coast get a Friday night gig. That is going to be mental over there. No, they're not winning that. Then they've got, is that Anzac Day against Collingwood? And then I'll get Dacos back in, and Dacos will be right. Nah. North, probably going to make finals. North are going to be good this year. I'm telling you. Spewing because I'm a Tiger, and that first round pick isn't going to be as great, but good on North. North. My pop goes for North. I have a soft spot for North. I like North. Sorry, Essendon, that's not happening. Now, if you're taking that bet and it's round 8 and you put this is not advice, don't do this. This is just what I am doing. If you put $100 on it at $61, that's $6,100. They're winless after North. They're going to pay you out. They're going to pay you out a big. They're like, you want to cash out? You want to cash out? We'll give you bloody $3,000. And you go, nah, because they got Sydney the week. They'll just pay you out at round 8. To be honest, they got Sydney the week after. Who, mate, if you're following their preseason, that's a vibe. They're getting punished. They got fresh new coach. Speaking of Sydney, Dean, I reckon Grundy's going to have a massive year. Massive. Your new coach is the GOAT ruckman of all time, Dean Cox. Like, Dean Cox, the GOAT ruckman, is not going to have a mediocre ruckman in his side. So Grundy, whoa, and he's going to have a soft spot. Like, it's just going to be... Yeah, anyway, so they're not winning that. Then they got the Bulldogs. They're not winning against the Bulldogs. And there's your money. There's your money right there. Now, I really can see them winless all season because by round 11, Tigers are going to be primed. We're going to have the youngsters with a few games under their belts. They've got no confidence. And Tigers were playing, for their first win. It might have been $36 or something. So if you multi that into that, there's a $90-something multi. But anyway, just let me waste my money and show you the receipts. So Tigers' first win will probably be against the Dons. Haven't looked too much into it. They're not beating Lions. They're not beating Carlton. They're not beating the Cats. They're not beating Dockers. They're going to come to this bye. No, sorry. And then when Richmond get their first win over Essendon, isn't this poetic justice? Brad Scott will be sacked, just like when Essendon versed us at the Dreamtime game and Hardwick cracked the shits and quit. It was already planned. It's going to be poetry because we're gonna sack your coach. Your coach, all right, and that's going to give us a Brisbane, nope. Carlton, nope. Cats, nope. Dockers, 200-point loss. They're going, oh my gosh, let's go on footy trip right now. Suns again, nope. Tigers will probably get you again. Giants, no. Bulldogs, no. Sydney, no. Cats, no. Saints, no. Carlton, no. Winless season. Throw the club in the bin. Game over. Essen, done. Do I have a mic drop? Nope, but I have a mozzie. And I also have this. This will be Essendon on their lifeline. Oh my God, we have no fans anymore. All right, that's enough about Essendon. I think that is all I want to shout out. Welcome Jonathan Carr and Chabby Joe again. Big love, thank you. Appreciate the support. Now I finally did figure out how to see who's, because I want to shout out the YouTube subs, and I couldn't figure it out. Once we go to YouTube Studio, and it's in Studio. I haven't used it too much, but I found it down here. Here we go. Bit of love. We got Deadly. Deadly's given us a sub. The Woohoo review. I think I was calling it revenue earlier. Cheese. OG in the chat. Welcome, brother. FPL Down Under. Chris Davies and Day76. It only shows users who have made their subscriptions public. So that's why I was confused. I kept seeing more subs, but I'm like, where are they? How do I know? I was never getting a notification up. I was never getting a notification up here. Only some people, but yeah, that's that. The Centre-Bout's premiering now. Beautiful. Whose team's that? Joe. I will have a look at that, my good friend. I'm sure it's a ripper. And he's got Gawn. He's definitely got Gawn this time. He's not missing out on Gawn. We're not missing out on Gawn this time. No mistakes there. And with that, I'll leave now. So thanks for sticking around if you're still here, and I'll catch you on the next. Bye.